What is going on YouTube? Gringo's back with another one. This is the first batch of new videos that I've made since my last batch of videos. So this is my first opportunity to first off say thank you for getting me over the 1,000 subscriber mark. Me and Kittle are talking about possibly doing a live giveaway. Not set in stone, but we're talking about it. All right, so keep your eye out. I will be giving you guys a heads up, of course, before we do that. But the plan is here at the end of the month, since it corresponds with my month to try to get 1,000 subscribers and his monthly free coin giveaway, which of course we're giving away the 2026 silver proof set on his channel. And then of course, once we give that away, it'll start a new coin that he'll be giving away for the next month for his free coin giveaway. So keep an ear out, keep your eyes open for that. My community post, like I said, I will keep you updated regardless. What do we have today though? That is the question. So I've taken the liberty of cutting this box open here just to save a little bit of time, but I haven't looked at the coins yet. So let's do that. I'll just throw this in there. Of course, we have paperwork in there. We don't need to see that. This is what we came to see. This is what we came to see. 2026 Best of the Mint. Now, if this looks familiar, I don't blame you. You are not watching the same video that you previously watched with the Mercury dime. No, this is the next release of the Best of the Mint. So let's get this bad boy unpackaged, if we will. What's that say? We have the 1916 Standing Liberty Quarter gold coin and silver medal set. Can't wait. Let's open this bad boy up. Oh God, it's beautiful. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. I love the SLQ design. I love this reimagination of the classic design. It's just beautiful to me. These golden medal sets that the Mint are releasing, in my opinion, two of them are standouts, the Mercury dime and the SLQ. The other ones aren't bad. They just don't pique my interest. They're just not as beautiful as the Mercury dime and SLQ. So this will probably be the last Best of the Mint series you see on mine. Plus, not to mention, these things are ridiculously expensive. Putting that aside, it is 1 year only. So if you're ever gonna spend money on a gold quarter, you might as well get something in return. So before we get to that though, let's look at the COA. So just like the Mercury dime, they have this COA book. I was really hoping that maybe there might be a signed COA that showed up in some of the Mercury dime sets. Unfortunately, I didn't get one in mine. That doesn't mean that they don't exist elsewhere. But that being said, this is the COA. It's beautiful. Just in case you didn't know, I used to work at a printing company. And so when I see well-made products, especially paper, when you see that shiny, what's called UV coating on something, I just know the work that gets put into this. I'm not quite sure what paper this is, but it's very nice. So, but kind of go through this, just like the Mercury dime, it kind of goes over the history of it, you know. And there's the entire set. So we have the Mercury dime, the Standing Liberty, the Walking Liberty, the 1804 silver dollar, and then the 1907 St. Gaudens high relief $20 gold coin. So, but yeah, this is, I guess, a celebration of what the Mint considers their best product. And of course, you see that that UV coating over the coins again there. So, but just a beautiful, beautiful COA, especially compared to some of the crap that the Mint has put out over the years. This is a step in the right direction. So would you look at it? Oh, it's just beautiful. Now, the thing that's special about the Merc dime is the reverse and obverse. If you put them together, they make one continuous image. The other coins don't do that. This one does not do that. However, the obverse to me is beautiful enough that I wanted to get it. So that being said, we'll put that bad boy back into its home. And let's look at the goods. So I guess we'll start with this metal first. It's a thing of beauty. Of course, we have the eagle flying in the field there. Yeah, Lady Liberty, flowing hair, just a beautiful metal. It'd be nice if this was a coin, but it's not. It's a metal. Of course, we have the eagle with the olive branches. Just a beautiful metal. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. And then, of course, the 1/4 ounce SLQ. Let's see if we can get that bad boy to focus here. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if anyone's had the pleasure of holding an uncirculated example of an SLQ, but when you get an uncirculated example in your hands, which obviously this is gold, it's slightly smaller than a real SLQ. However, the design is still there. So when you see an uncirculated SLQ right outside that circles the rim, there's actually chain that goes all the way around. And when you have a circulated version, those are normally the ones that just get wiped out very quickly. So you lose a lot of that detail. Of course, we have the full head here, which you normally don't get on an older SLQ. And then of course we have the bell icon, which I don't know how well that's going to show up. There we go. So we got the bell right there for America 250. There it is. Beautiful. Then of course the reverse. Of course we can see, I mean, look at the feathers on that. We can see this is a Type 1 design. So if any of you aren't familiar with SLQs, okay, you look at the reverse, there's going to be 2 types. One has the eagle and is flying low. They didn't like that. They wanted the eagle to be higher up in the fields. So Type 1 is without stars. Type 2, they changed the designs and they put the stars under the eagle, and which lifted the eagle up into the more of the center of the field there. But just a beautiful, beautiful coin. So of course this is a $1/4. So it says you'd be silly to spend it. So, but yeah, you can see that fine chain that goes all the way around the exterior there. So of course I can't keep this centered. So I have a new setup for my camera, and it's kind of reversed of my old one. So it's everything's just goofy today, guys. So that being said, thank you for watching. Hey, do me a favor, okay? We have a friend in the community, Shan Smith. If you're into heirs and varieties, okay, he's your man, okay? He's got his channel going. I think he's at like 360 subs. Trying to get him to 500. That's his goal. There's no special giveaway or anything, but I assure you, if we can get him to 500, by the time that I do my giveaway, you know, Green goes crazy. I've been known to do things. So I'm going to post his link in the description. Please go over there. Show some support. I like to support good people on YouTube, okay? And Shannon's a good guy. He's joined us in the past Christmas giveaways. He's on Live Coin Q&A. If any of you have watched that, if you're into heirs and varieties, you'll see him on there regularly. So, but he's got his own channel now. So let's try to support him. So, but that's it, guys. So keep your eyes open. I will have more videos coming, I assure you. So we'll catch you on the next one. All right, guys. Peace.